generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing.
I'm sure it's fascinating. But...
Of course. I completely understand. Before you go, at least let me give you a... As the name implies, the bio... Our most important direct... To that end,
Sure.
We've even started... You probably saw the gorillas.
Sounds like a waste of time to me.
It's just my opinion of... Sometimes we innovate. I'm sure I've taken up enough...
I doubt it. I just don't...
It's a big decision, I know. In any case...
Is there anything I can do to...
There might be.
Dr. Holdren?
Something I can do for you?
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, unfortunately, they destroy. Good to see you again. Did you need something?
You mentioned medical care? I might need that.
In that case, you'll want to... He's our top biologist. Dr. Volkert works... You won't find better...
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Huh?
Hi there.
So you're father's mother, but he's older than you. That's weird.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued? That is correct.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then.
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. Oh, before I forget, I've been told to install You're to be given full access.
Oh!
If you expect to be coming and going, you're gonna... In case the significance...
Sure.
If nothing else, it should... Now, unless there's something...
Right. Is everything okay, Doctor?
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry. I don't socialize much.
Dr. Lee? Tell me about the people in your division.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson is the specialist. Dr. Ormond is one of the...
Dr. Lee? I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in... Very well. I'm hoping that the above...
Yes?
For goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Excuse me.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
There. All done. You can return
I
to your
intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Doctor?
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
I think it's a little too science fiction for my taste.
Of course, I understand. Nearly all of us were born here. But you should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have...
Uh-huh. Dr. Oberly.
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Operating at full capacity. Reporting status. All functions normal.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads
You're
together.
here. Glad you made it.
They're dragging
We're
their
all
feet
looking
on the
forward to
targeting
working
package
with you.
upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Hi, Doc.
Please don't.
So,
There's enough friction
here you
as
are.
it is between
Just
us
the nail.
and pretty much
Acting director of the synth. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping, despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand.
Stay out of my way, or you'll regret it.
That sounds a bit like a threat. I'm sure I'm just misunderstanding you, though. Threats aren't advisable for someone in your position. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and trap. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head...
Dr. Zimmer, in his...
Justin?
Yes? What do you need?
You mentioned that Coursers undergo...
The SRB, those who show... We teach them those who pacify... Yes, what is it?
I'd like to know more about this.
Fine. Once a quarter, we then... In those... All too...
Sure.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report it. Perhaps you can disassemble. We can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to
Wait. If they're so dangerous, you should destroy them and start over with a better design.
There is no need for such drastic action. We are constantly working to correct any flaws that might arise. As you will soon see, we're also more than capable of reclaiming any synths that become a danger to the surface. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, I've dispatched a courser to Liberty.
It might not want to talk. It would be safer just to kill it.
That would be a terrible waste of a valuable resource. If at all possible, that synth should be returned alive. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
One of these houses would be a good place to set up some beds.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
So this was just a fishing expedition?
There wasn't any way to know ahead of time what might be on their network. So I just had that program set to grab everything it found. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
early lead, but piece of junk's right behind. Look at him go! Damn it! Screw this!
Wait, the hell?
Easy now. Hands up.
Shit.
We can do this the easy way. Don't make me pull the trigger.
What do you want from me?
Whatever you dish out, I do you double.
No funny business.
I heard you. Let's just stay calm.
Don't make me pull the trigger.
Don't shoot me.
Hell yeah. We can do this the easy way.
I heard you. Let's just stay calm. What are you, an idiot? Ma'am. 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 Ma'am.
Protect and serve.
Mom, good day to you.
I'm ready to move in, ma'am.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation, I've already neutralized the perimeter.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
Let's just get this over with.
Right behind you, ma'am. Did you hear something? We're not alone.